Hey, what's happening, friends? It's Dean from Electronisounds. Stick around. Today, I'm excited to announce a brand new soundbank for the Elektron Digitone. This one was put together by a good friend of mine, an electronic music producer who goes by the moniker Poynt Too. He's created 50 new sound presets and 16 patterns for the Digitone, and I've also added a few extra sounds and a few extra patterns to include a little bit of extra bonus content. Come on, let's take a listen to what some of these patterns sound like. If you're looking for new sounds and new inspiration for the hardware you own, please check out my website, Electronisounds.com. I also sell loads of sound banks for the Elektron Digitact, the Polyend Play Plus, and the OG Polyend Play, the Polyend Tracker Mini, and the OG Polyend Tracker, the Polyend Medusa, among many other things. The Elektron model samples, for example, the Korg Electribe series, for example, Electronisounds.com. I'm going to show you what you need to do to get the DIGIZONE pack installed inside of your Digitone real quick. The first thing you'll need is to connect your Digitone to the computer via USB. And here we've got the Elektron Transfer app, and I've got the most recent firmware of the Elektron Transfer app installed. That's key. And we also need to have the most recent firmware installed in the Elektron Digitone as well. So once you make sure that you're up to date with your firmware, we can go ahead and get this installed, both the patterns and the sounds. Now in the download folder here, I've got open for the DIGIZONE. We've got a folder for sounds and we've got a folder for patterns. Let's go ahead and drag the patterns first into the Digitone. If I go into that folder, then we have a folder for the Digitone project file, and in there is the digizone.dnprj file, which we can just drag into this main tab here. It's going to show us that it's installed in our Digitone, and now we can load the patterns inside of the Digitone by just loading the project as you would load any other project inside of your Digitone. Now let's get the sounds installed so you can use those individual sounds inside of your project. If I go inside the sounds folder that's included in the download, we can go ahead and drag and drop these sounds into our Digitone. But before we can do that, we need to change the tab here on the upper left from the drop tab to the explore tab. Now by default, it puts us into the explore your projects section where you can back up and copy your different projects, but over here on the upper right is a section where we can grab a little drop down window and choose sounds instead of projects. Here it's going to show us all of the individual banks that we can store our presets in, and what we want to do is we want to find a bank that has at least 58 available preset slots. In my Digitone, I've got bank G empty so that I can show you this, and what we're going to do now is we're just going to drag. We're going to highlight first all 58 presets inside of the pack, and we're going to go ahead and just drag those right into slot 1. And it's going to go ahead and transfer all 58 of these sounds into your Digitone. And now you can load these sounds into your sound pool the same way that you would load any sounds into your sound pool.